Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is a triple coin hunt. We've got a little bag here that I paid £1 for of old crowns. We've got this bag here absolutely full of the old large style 10p's and some florins. So do a coin hunt through those, see what treasures lie within there. And this is on loan, by the way, from the antique shop. I'm going to look through and give it back after finding, I can buy any of the ones I want after looking through it. And this here I paid from the antique shop, a mystery bag. I paid £90. And it's full of British silver coins. We'll get to this last. So, quickly then, we'll have a look through these crowns and just see, I just bought these for a bit of fun. I do like to keep quite a few of these to just sort of give them out or try and, spend them just for a bit of fun sometimes. They are 25p crowns. This one is a Churchill crown, very common, 19 million, I believe. This is the Jubilee crown. There we are, a very famous classic design. And again, although perhaps they are very common and ultimately almost worthless, they are lovely coins and great bits of history as well. And the final one there is the Elizabeth and Philip wedding anniversary. So there we go. Some nice crowns, but that's not the main event today. The main event is the other two. So I'll do these 10p's next. Now, this is an old bag, and obviously 10p's, it only goes at 10p because this is a bag I'm assuming would have been before the 20p was released, although it would have been a 50p, so this is probably just for smaller denominations. But yeah, so an old bag, 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p. Now, it would have been £5 in 10p's, but I don't think there's 50 here. Maybe there is, we'll see. Yeah, this is just from the antique shop on loan. I will buy any of the ones I want, and then, give back all the rest kind of thing. So I don't know the best way to do it. I'll probably just pop them up there. Well, there we go, and then I can just grab a bundle and see what we've got. So, a 1957 florin. Now, I do have all of these Cupro nickel florins, so none of those ones will be new dates, and have most of the 10p's, but we're just having a look to see what there is. We've then got a 1966 florin, so this is the rose and flowers design with the Queen to the obverse. There we go. We then got, this is a 10p, 1968, so the first year, the very first 10p, released in 1968. Bit of a dirty one there in 1975. There we go. I'm going to put them this way up so you can keep them in date order. Florins above and then 10p's just about there. Quite a lot to get through, so we'll just sort of speed up now. So there is 1979. Next batch we've got 1956. 1955. Now perhaps this is a collection. So we'll get every date of the florins and 10p's of Elizabeth II in this size. Who knows? Is this an old bank bag or a collection? There's 1971. 1975. Aha, so you have got a duplicate. So perhaps not a date run collection. 1970. I will also go through at the end for any sort of rarer dates and dates I don't have. I'm not too clued up on the mintages of the old 10p's. Aha, here is an older one, 1948. So that is in fact a George VI coin, and it is cool that these would have all been in circulation, any old florins, right up until the 90s, as many or some of you may remember. Right, so we've got next up, 1976 10p, which goes there. 1976 10p again. 1956 florin again. New pence. 1970. Here is a florin from 1966. Oh, we did have that year. This is from 1973. Haven't got that year for the 10p's though. Slide that one in. 79 again. So yeah, these did run up until 1992, being the last year. However, there are quite a few years, especially the 80s. I think most of the 80s, that were NIFC. And 75. So a lot of them wouldn't have been in circulation, and so those doing date runs will need to turn to the annual coin sets for those dates. Right, try to fight my way out some more. Here they are. We have got I'm going to go through the dates and put them on at the end. 1968 there, another 1975, 1971, and they are all in decent condition, to be fair. 1969, the new date for today's video. 1966 florin, another 68 10p, 74, I believe that is a new one for today. Add that down in a minute. They did say new pence up until 1982. After that, they would have said 10 pence. There's 1970, 68, florin from 56, florin from 56, 68 again. So we can probably see here some of the more common years of these types of coins. 76 and 74. So there's those all down there now. Got quite a nice array of dates, and we'll dip back into the bag. There's still quite a lot left in here. Try and get a big handful from this bag. Right, here we go. Let's see what is coming up next. So we've got 1969 again. You know, even though it's not as old as some coins we show here, good history again. The year of the moon landings. You know, nice anniversary sort of date there as well for any birthdays. 68, 75, 74, 90, ooh, 1980. That's the sort of newest one we've got so far. I'll pop it down there just so it's on frame. 75, 68, 59. That's a new one for the florins. That goes there. Ah, there we are. London buses, as they say. Another 1980. 76. Another 50. New 54. Haven't got that yet. And final one there is 68. So I'll put those ones down as well. Right, I've moved things around a bit, and that gets all those down there. Lots of new dates added. Now I'll try and do all the last ones in one go. So I haven't been counting, so I'll have to count as well, see how many there actually were. It could be 50, to be fair. See, I did think it was a bit light, but we'll have to see. So the final bag, we've got 1970. We had 1976. We've got there 73, 68. These are very shiny, quite hard to film actually. 73 again. And the final one is 1968. So I'll put them all down there. I'll do some research on the mintage figures and see if there's any new things for my date run. Let's have a go. Right, so there we go. Just to do some of the numbers, we've got 12 1968s, 3 1969s, 5 1970s, 2 1971s, 3 1973s, 4 1974s, 6 1975s, I believe that is 10 1976s, 3 1979s, and 2 1980s. We then got mostly 56 florins here, 1956 florins, 1 of some of the other dates, and then 3 there of 1960, what is that, 66. That's how many we've got. I will do the maths and see how much that is in total, and now have a look at my date runs and see if there's any new dates or rarities. So I was actually wrong. There's actually more than £5 worth here, if you count these as 10p's. Well, there's 59 coins. 59 coins, so £5.90 in sort of face value in the day, in terms of, like, you know, the bag. £5.90 there. 10p. Now you can see I have all these dates. 77 and 78 we did not get, but we did get 1980. We got 2 there from 1980. So the best one of those will be going into my date run. So there we are. Shove those off to the side there. I'll keep the 1980 ones for my date run. But next up is this. Gotta love some British silver. And a little spoiler alert, we all know my love of half crowns. 50% half crowns, and especially sterling. But anything silver and half crown is wondrous. So look at this. I splurged out, and all these cost me 90 British pounds. Lovely stuff. Let's have a look what we've got. So, utilising the old zoom there, this is a George VI, 1945. There we are. Victory in Europe. George V, 1920, so the first year of the 50% ones. George V, 1922. There we go. George V, 1933. So some nice variety here of dates. I didn't really buy them, for the dates. I did buy them for the silver price. 1921 there. I don't know why I'm putting them in order, but it just feels right. 1936 there. That is a lovely coin. I mean, again, I do buy these mainly for scrap weight, but it is just a lovely coin. Some amazing history and just so tactile in hand here. You've got 1938. Oh, we're getting a full date run here, actually. We've got 1935. Oh, no duplicates yet. I'm a bit zoomed in, so we can't. I'll do 2 rows. Come on, hang on. Right, that's better. We can also do a third if we need it. There's not too many left though, so we should all fit them on. Aha, here's a duplicate though, 1933. And again, beautiful coin. Look at that relief on the design there. All the heraldry and royal symbolism. Beautiful coin. And 33 is there. We've got again George V, 1929 for this one. So move those 2 along, pop that one there, and scooch those 2, put that one there. And again, I mean, I could repeat myself all day, but these are so lovely coins. I do like some of the sterling designs of half crowns are amazing. Some of the George IV and William IVs, and these are also very nice. 1929 again there. 1942 there. Very nice. New date, that one. Where would that go? There we are. This is a 1941. A bit of dirt there, but that isn't too bad. And again, it is still just worth its melt weight, really, in most cases. 1928 there, another new date. Scooch these ones along. And then finally, we've got 1920 and 1930. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 half crowns. On screen now is the maths of how much I paid per half crown. So if there's, about 15 for about £90, that doesn't seem too bad for silver price. 7, 8, there we go. £1, 4 and 4. So perfectly £2 face value of 50% half crowns there. So, just sort of showing the value of £2 then was £2. But because of the intrinsic value of money back then, I now needed to pay £90. £90, 45 times face value because of the silver price rising and the value of real currency holding its value. Whereas, even some stuff like this, which is not minted too long after this, this is still really just worth 10p or less because there's no intrinsic value to these coins compared to these coins. Anyway, a bit of a different video, perhaps a bit of a ramble as always, but some nice coins there. We've been having a bit of fun, and I do like, I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to mix them all in. I'll sort everything out later, but there we go. British coinage. Lovely stuff indeed, especially the good old silver stuff. And I do need to find those 1980s again for my date run and get the silver out, but there we are. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have done, then please do leave a like and a comment down below. And that all that leaves me to do now is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Bits and Bobs, and very Merry Christmas to you.